Somebody commented on one of my videos when I asked y'all what type of topics y'all want me to talk about over here, and somebody commented me speaking on the topic of becoming a better you. I feel like I have been open about that's basically what I've been doing for the past 2 years, like not just saying it but actively like actually trying to become a better version of myself. And I feel like I'm gonna approach it from give it a different answer than I feel like would be a typical video if I sat down and said, oh, these 5 things to become a better you. As I'm on this journey, which I am trying to understand wholeheartedly is a journey that is not going to be 100% complete probably ever, and also a journey that's not going to look like 1 to 10. It's going to look like 1, 8, 5, 2 in terms of like progress. Where I'm at with the topic, I feel like it can tend to get a little toxic because for myself, I really hope I'm making sense, but for myself, I feel like I just want to become a better me in a way of, okay, tomorrow I'm a better me. That's sometimes that's how I look at it, and I feel like that is the toxic way to look at it. But the first thing I want to say is that I'm trying to learn to give myself grace, because like I just said, it's going to be a journey, and it's going to be a lifelong journey for as long as I live, and I'm hoping it's years on years on years, right? Like, I don't even want to put a number. I feel like that's a little weird, but the fact that I know it's going to be a lot of years to this, a lot of different life journeys I'm going to go on, you know, eventually dating, getting married, having kids, you know, living a whole different life, being a real adult, a grandparent at some point later on in life. I'm trying to let go of the toxic mentality you can sometimes get when you have this mission, becoming a better you, which is that it will happen tomorrow and you won't have to keep trying to become a better you every day. And that kind of goes into the second point that I wanted to make when it comes to this topic, is that when it comes to wanting to become a better you, you have to make the commitment every single day. Every day you wake up, you have to say it again, say it with your chest, and know that there's probably going to be moments during the day where you're not becoming a better you, and that's okay. But basically what I'm trying to do is realize that it is a lifelong commitment that I need to make with myself, that the goal is to become a better me. And just because I make a mistake, you know, given I'm a human, or say I'm working through things that I've done my entire life. Let's say I'm 24. Let's say I've been doing a toxic thing for 24 years, giving myself grace that, you know, just because one day I woke up 24 years later and said, oh, I don't want to do this, and I do the same thing, I feel like giving myself grace. Like learning to give yourself grace, because you're unlearning things that are actually sometimes your entire personality or who you have become, and you're trying to dismantle years and years of conditioning and a belief system that you have. But I feel like when this is all things that I'm also working on, so that's why I keep saying it like this, but learning that when becoming a better you, you are making a lifelong commitment to yourself and giving yourself grace for during this process. Imagine when you marry somebody, you're like, for better or worse, da da da. That's what you need to do with yourself when it comes to this journey that you want to go on, is no matter what, that's the end goal, okay? Just because, let's say in a marriage you go through ups and downs, that doesn't mean we're leaving each other. That means we're working through it. I feel like that's what I'm trying to learn. And if you're watching, when it comes to this journey of becoming a better version of yourself, is even if I have a bad day, the goal is still to become a better me. Like, you don't have to give up on yourself, or you don't have to shame yourself, or you don't have to feel like a failure because you are human and you made a mistake, or you're still growing, you're still learning. So that's a different take, I feel like, on the question, because normally I could come with like, oh, to become a better you, do this, check mark, check mark. I feel like those two things are good for your mental when going on this journey, because like I said, y'all know I've been on it and I'm still on it. I'm forever gonna be on it, because I genuinely just want to be the best version of myself that I could possibly be. Like, why wouldn't I want to be that? But I'm also learning that, like I said 100 times, grace and a lifelong commitment to this journey. Okay?